Hey everybody. I hope you're doing well. I'm sure by now we've heard about the unfortunate circumstance in Miami about the two brothers that went to help their sister in a domestic violence situation. And as a result, they lost their lives. Going to play this quick clip. Then I'm going to show you some information you may not be privy to because my phone was blowing up and I didn't get to it until like 2 days later. And then someone I know personally said, "Hey, I know this couple. Let me give you some background information." It is rather shocking, and I'm just going to say this: it's going to say a lot about some people. This female, was it Jalencia? I was given so much information, so I'm going to play this clip, and then what I'm going to share with you that I was told by a person who says that they know the couple, some background information that is absolutely horrible. This woman, something is wrong with her too, and you're saying don't victim blame. Wait till you hear what I gotta tell you. So this is the man, the boyfriend, okay, that killed her brothers.
Custody after police say he shot and killed his girlfriend's two brothers. This happened after an argument escalated into a shooting. CBS News Miami's Maribel Rodriguez is your reporter in Miami with what neighbors are saying about this.
Woke from dead sleep. 5 gunshots. Pow, 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 pow. And then the door slammed underneath my balcony. That's what Gina Kirk said she heard Saturday morning coming from a neighbor's apartment at 5329 Northwest 17th Avenue. Good morning, Mr. Carter. According to police, it was this man, 31-year-old Antoine Carter, who fired the shots. When officials arrived to this building in Miami, they found 2 men in their 20s shot multiple times inside one of the apartments. One of them was dead. The other died at the hospital. There's a probable cause for the charges. It looks like he shot and killed a girlfriend's two brothers. Police say Carter's girlfriend's brothers went to check up on her and when they arrived, got into a fight with Carter. According to investigators, they found Carter outside the building who told them, quote, "I am the one," and the gun was found in his pocket. Carter was taken into custody and appeared in bond court on Monday. I'm going to grant the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing and hold you with no bond. And Carter's being charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, and according to police, he does have a history of domestic violence.
Let's talk about that right there. Oh, he surely does. So again, my phone was blowing up. Didn't get to it until 2 days later. Been, really busy, like going on. So I'm like, what's going on with this? So the person I know said, "Hey, you know what? Um, I know this couple." And I said, "Wow, you surprised at what happened?" The person said, "No, I'm not surprised at all." So I am being told, and I have to say allegedly, I am being told that this man and the woman that they have children, that the woman she's already lost custody of the kids. And I said, "What happened?" I can kind of say allegedly. So the person told me that he was watching the children, and then a kid ended up burned with an iron, third-degree burns with an iron. How the heck does that happen? Yes. So I was told she's already lost custody of the children, leaving it with him, and that then they tried to cover it up. I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" Hold on, it gets worse. He said they've been going back and forth with this. There have been reports of, he wasn't supposed to be there, a temporary restraining order. So it's like, then why the heck was he there? He says, this is not surprising. And sometimes she seems to egg it on. I said, wow. Here's the sick part. Aside from the children, the person said to me that before all of this happened, that's why I don't understand why he was there. Brace yourself, that he had cut her with a razor below her waist. And I'm done. I said, I can't. I said, I can't. And she was bleeding, so you think, and had to go to the hospital. Cut her in her reproductive area. That's what I was told. And the fact that if that is true, There have been calls to the apartment managers complex. I guess people calling. It's you got to be kidding me. So now she's lost the children and now lost two brothers because of her and a fool. I said, well, they say he lived there. It's like, you're not supposed to be there. There was a TRO. Then if there's a TRO, what the heck how did the brothers find him over there? Number one, see, here's the thing about it. These women kill me when they sit up here. They want the beatings, the violence to stop, or do you really? Then call the police. Because if she'd called the police instead of the brothers being over there, if she'd called the police, this never would have happened. If she had some self-esteem or self-value, this never would have happened. I'm just saying. You have got to be kidding me. Ain't no way. That's what I was told. This is nothing new. The person told me not to. I'm like, are you surprised that it escalated to this point? They said no. Knowing him, not surprised at all. And also knowing her. What kind of sick person can you be? He's the one. Yeah, you're the one that's held without bail. Then there's video, because it was, like I said, it was so much information coming. It was like, oh, look on Facebook. It's like, oh my gosh. So then there's a video of him when they went over, I guess he was already there. And so he's like leaving like the breezeway at the apartment complex, like near the sidewalk, the breezeway, the hallway area. And then it's like, what happened? Oh, he went to his car, they're saying. And, then he came back, he had put something in his pocket from his vehicle and then knocked on the door. I wish they hadn't opened the door, but you know what? Even if they hadn't opened the door, he probably would have shot through it or been waiting. I think it was inevitable. And what else was there? Oh, yeah. People are saying reports that guess what happened then? After this was all done, he sits on the bed. I'm like, what? And says to her, look what you made me do. I'm still stuck on the children being burned, so she has already lost the children. And now lost two brothers. Again, if that is true that she had a temporary restraining order, then why the heck was he there? And people kill me. Nobody wants to get involved to help. You think so? Not when you keep choosing to play fool. That's just foolish. And if he used that razor, oh my God, that's what I was told. Like, this is like, I'm like, what? It's like, oh no, this happened way before. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. There is not, I never heard of anything like you gotta be kidding me, man. Gotta be kidding me. That is what I was told. So lost the children, allegedly, and now two brothers. Any family member, I would just leave her alone. See, this is why people don't want to, with some women, they a lot of times, these things just don't happen overnight. It's been a history. This is why a lot of people don't want to get involved. If that's what you choose or what you're in, and then some women realize and try to get away, still no guarantee. These folks are just sick. People will play a certain role, and then until the mask falls off. And it's sad. There are some people who see it early and want to get away. I mean, who would think on a first date, some lady meets some dude going to date crazy Brad, and he follows her home. She's like, it's not really, we're not vibing here, and put a brick upside her head like some crazy. But this right here, that's what I was told. I said, oh my gosh, this is nothing new. So when she said that, oh yeah. When they're into these DV cases, it gets tough. They need to call the police. Some women I know, they don't want to call the police for one reason. They don't want to get him locked up. Really now, they don't want to get him locked up. So she's lost the kids. That's probably best. Somebody else hopefully can get them a loving home. And now he lost two brothers. Wow. So let me know what in the heck do you think? I mean, this is just no conflict resolution. Like you're the only one who has a gun. I wish when they saw there was an issue, if I wish the brothers, and I understand testosterone, there's a sister, you're gonna go into protective mode. I just wish they would have left and just let the police handle it. So he can pull his gun then, and trust me, it would be the other way. They would still be here and he would probably be 6 feet under, and I would not care. So yeah, my phone was ringing, 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 and I thought, no way. Says she's already lost the kids because he was watching them third-degree burns with an iron. What? And they said the person said she tried to cover for him. Yeah, I said they both tried to cover for him. Kid hollering, screaming. You think? And then said he used the razor on her. I just cannot believe. I just cannot. So that's what I was told. This is just sick. I can't imagine the family. Two brothers gone, trying to defend their sister. Young lives just cut short. Nonsense didn't have to be. Trying to defend their sister, which is a normal thing. Just heartbreaking. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this. The sick world that we live in. If this dude doesn't wake up in the morning, it would not be a problem for me. And I mean exactly that. I would not shed a tear. I would be, oh my goodness. That's one diabolical homicidal maniac that we have to feed. If his ticker stopped, be fine with me. This didn't have to be. Young lives just taking time to defend their sister. I hope the worst happens to this man. But that's not going to happen because he's alive, he's breathing. Anyway, I cannot do any more with this story. Let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out.